While the ancient Stoics mainly concentrated on managing their own emotions, they also closely observed the nuances of social and romantic relationships. They spent a lot of time researching human nature and emotions in an effort to understand what motivates people's behavior in their interactions with one another. Stay tuned until the end, because we're going over 7 important signs that you need to be aware of. If you enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share your own experiences in the comment section below. Their lessons on patience, observation, and self-control can help us recognize the signals of attraction more clearly. This episode explores the indicators of a woman's sexual attraction to you. These subtle behaviors, which are frequently subconscious, can reveal her true feelings and desire for a deeper connection. Chapter 1. One of the most obvious yet often subtle signs of a woman's sexual attraction to you is her play with her hair. This seemingly innocuous gesture can reveal a wealth of information about her feelings. Many women's hair is a major component of their appearance, and by highlighting it with gestures like flipping, brushing back, or twirling, she's expressing her desire for you to notice her. This is her subconscious way of saying, "I want to look good for you." This behavior is typically automatic and motivated by nervous energy or an instinctive desire to present her best self. For example, she may play with the ends of her hair carelessly, twisting it around her fingers or casually tossing it over her shoulders. These actions show that she's interested in how you see her. This is not about vanity. Rather, it's about attraction. When she modifies her appearance in your presence, she's expressing her desire to get your attention and approval from a Stoic perspective. By playing with her hair, she's giving you a window into her emotions, even if she isn't fully aware of it. The Stoics taught that people reveal a lot of their inner world through subtle actions, emphasizing the value of careful observation in understanding others. This behavior is consistent with Stoic teachings, which remind us to be aware of the subtleties of human behavior. However, hair play isn't the only sign of attraction. When you're around, she may also touch her neck or adjust her clothes. These tiny, almost automatic signs of attraction make it seem as though she's trying to make herself appear attractive to you. When you observe these habits, a woman who is attracted to you will frequently unconsciously make these minor changes in an attempt to show herself in a way that she thinks would catch your attention. It's crucial to be mindful rather than making snap judgments. The Stoics would advise against overanalyzing or placing undue importance on isolated incidents, but they would also contend that once you begin to see recurring patterns, such as frequent hairstyle changes or wardrobe tweaks, it's obvious that she's interested. Her repeated behavior around you indicates that she's aware of your presence and wants to make an impression. For example, she may flip her hair to flaunt her neck, run her fingers through her hair to look polished, or lightly touch her face or neck. By observing these signs without hasty judgments, you establish yourself as a mindful, confident man who comprehends the subtleties of attraction. Although the Stoics didn't specifically address hair flips or personal grooming as indicators of attraction, their lessons about human nature and observation are extremely pertinent, and these gestures demonstrate a desire to connect on a deeper level. It's not just about vanity or self-consciousness either. The Stoics recognized that people frequently express their feelings and desires in subtly veiled ways. You can learn a lot about her feelings by closely observing her behavior. This is also consistent with the Stoic principle of patience and self-control. Don't jump in or make assumptions too quickly. Instead, let the facts accumulate and speak for themselves. The relationship between hair play and femininity is another significant factor. Women often express their femininity by playing with their hair in front of you. It's an unconscious way of attracting your attention to her and emphasizing her feminine appeal, but it's important to keep things in perspective, even though these signs can convey attraction. The Stoics would advise us against being overly analytical or allowing our feelings to control our behavior. When a woman plays with her hair around you, it's often a powerful yet subtle sign of sexual attraction. Whether she's twirling, flipping, or brushing it back, these gestures show that she's trying to make an impression and capture your attention. Her subconscious actions speak louder than words, revealing that she wants to present her best self in front of you. Observing her body language is just one piece of the puzzle. It's important to maintain composure and not react impulsively. Instead, see these signals as part of the larger picture of how she interacts with you. Their focus on awareness and observation offers a helpful foundation for comprehending the nuances of human attraction. So the next time you see her fiddling with her hair, note it as a possible indication that she is interested in you and react calmly and confidently. Chapter 2. 2 Sly Looks. Attracted women may not always feel comfortable staring or maintaining long eye contact right away, so they sometimes resort to this silent language of attraction, glancing at you when they believe you're not paying attention. The Stoics hold that underlying emotions and desires, often expressed in ways we don't even recognize, guide much of human behavior. This is especially true when it comes to attraction. When a woman steals glances in your direction and her eyes dart away the moment you catch her, it's one of the most telling signs of her sexual attraction to you. When a lady steals glances at you, she's expressing her emotions without having to. She's interested in you, she says. Her stealthy glances are a subtle attempt to gain a closer look at you without coming across as overt, since she is captivated by your presence and possibly unsure of how to express her interest more openly. The important thing is to observe how frequently this activity occurs. If she frequently stares at you in the hopes that you won't notice and then quickly looks away, it's a clear indication that she finds you beautiful. This behavior can occur anywhere in a group environment, across a room, or even during a conversation. The Stoics emphasized the importance of alertness and patience, reminding us that sometimes seemingly inconsequential actions reveal the truth. From a Stoic perspective, these moments of stolen glances are opportunities for you to remain calm and aware rather than acting immediately on this subtle signal. This holds particularly true when it comes to interpreting feelings of attraction. What's particularly powerful about stolen glances is the tension they create. The anticipation builds as she peeks at you, wondering if you'll catch her. This mixture of curiosity and hesitation can be so magnetic in many cases. She may not be fully conscious of what she's doing, but her body language is telling the story. She wants to look at you but is apprehensive about how you might interpret her gaze. The beauty of this behavior is that it frequently results in a deeper emotional connection because she keeps looking at you. As she keeps looking at you, you can use your own nonverbal cues to engage her. Recognize her interest, but don't be overly eager to respond. A steady, thoughtful approach demonstrates that you're in control of yourself and understand the nuances of attraction. Try grabbing her attention and maintaining it for a brief time longer than you anticipated. This small gesture can convey a strong message that you've noticed her interest and are confident enough to meet her halfway. However, as the Stoics taught, balance is key. You don't want to overdo it or make her uncomfortable. Instead, keep it subtle so that the tension builds naturally over time. As her confidence increases, those stolen glances may develop into more direct eye contact, which we'll go into more detail about in the next chapter. But for now, understand that these glances are an early indicator of attraction. When a woman is sexually interested, her eyes will tell you even if her words don't. This is an instinctive behavior that often reveals her inner desires before she's ready to express them more openly. From a Stoic standpoint, women frequently employ stolen glances as a potent and silent sign of attraction to convey their desire without making themselves appear overly vulnerable. You can learn about her emotions by watching these looks while keeping your cool and remaining confident. Keep in mind that patience and awareness are key. If she keeps stealing looks, it indicates that she is interested in you, and it is your responsibility to reply in a way that maintains the connection. Constructing without hurrying, Chapter 3. Grinning and giggling. A woman's frequent smiles and laughter, even if the jokes aren't particularly funny, are one of the most obvious indicators of her sexual attraction to you. Women often express their attraction to you through increased laughter, a universal sign of comfort and enjoyment. The Stoics believe that genuine smiles and laughter are outward manifestations of an inner state of contentment and happiness in the context of attraction. When a woman feels sexual attraction towards you, she expresses her joy through frequent laughter and smiling. If you notice that she laughs more around you, especially at jokes that may not deserve such a strong reaction, it's a strong indicator that she's interested in smiling. Smiling and laughing also help to break down barriers, because they establish a feeling of intimacy and increase her sense of connection to you. When they connect emotionally, women smile and laugh, and when they are sexually attracted to you, they seek ways to create a relaxed atmosphere that allows you to connect on a deeper level by building that bond via shared moments of joy. However, laughter serves not only as a form of consolation, but also as a way for her to express herself. Indicate playfulness. She may be inviting you into her playful environment when she laughs around you, as attraction frequently accompanies excitement and fun. In order to get to know you better and establish a relationship, women who are sexually attracted to you will frequently employ humor and lightheartedness. For more personal interaction, they may taunt or laugh at your jokes. The Stoics, who valued moderation and equilibrium, would probably counsel against taking these opportunities for granted. Yes, her laughing is a positive indication of attraction, but don't allow it to influence your decision-making. Remain grounded, be perceptive, and make good use of this knowledge without becoming overly dependent on it. While smiles and laughing are significant, they are only a small portion of a wider range of cues that show her actual emotions. Additionally, when she laughs at your jokes, she is revealing her vulnerability and expressing a sense of safety and ease with you. Women tend to gravitate towards guys who instill a sense of security, making this a potent sign of attraction. She probably thinks of you in a more intimate context as well, and her smiles and laughter are her way of expressing how much she enjoys being around you. Another thing to watch out for is whether she mirrors your laughter. If you laugh at something and she joins in, this is a form of social synchronization, where her body language mimics yours. This mirroring behavior is a subconscious sign of attraction, because she's matching her emotions and reactions with yours, strengthening your emotional bond in the end. Frequent laughter and smiling are strong signs of sexual attraction. From a Stoic standpoint, women who are attracted to you will frequently show their interest by being joyful, light-hearted, and fun with you. This behavior represents her inner feelings and can be beneficial. Encourage a closer bond between you two. Observe how frequently she smiles and laughs around you, as this may indicate that she wants to engage in more personal interactions. Eye contact in Chapter 4. One of the most intimate and effective ways to communicate non-verbally is through eye contact. The adage, "Eyes are windows to the soul," is especially pertinent in this context because eye contact can disclose a great deal about a person's thoughts and feelings. A woman will frequently make long or flirtatious eye contact to express her sexual attraction to you in a subtle yet unmistakable way. When a woman gives you a coy, flirtatious glance or holds your gaze longer than usual, she is expressing her desire. She may not express it directly, but her eyes will tell you everything you need to know. The Stoics believed that non-verbal cues are important because they frequently convey more information than words ever could. The Stoics would advise paying close attention to this non-verbal form of communication because it frequently reveals the truth behind a person's feelings. Maintaining eye contact is a sign of confidence and openness, both of which are crucial components of attraction. It's as if she's inviting you into her world, allowing you to see her interest without needing to express it verbally. This type of silent communication can be incredibly powerful, building tension and anticipation between the two of you. Vulnerability is one of the main components of sexual attraction, and eye contact is a direct way to express it. When a woman gazes directly into your eyes, she is revealing herself, even for a brief moment. This can be a very intimate experience, especially if you maintain eye contact throughout the conversation. However, not all eye contact is equal. If she maintains your gaze, smiles softly, or tilts her head slightly, she is likely expressing a deeper level of attraction. This flirtatious eye contact invites you to interact with her on a more intimate level because it goes beyond simple friendliness. It's a way of saying, "I'm interested, but I want to see how you respond." If you respond with confident, steady eye contact, it can result in a powerful connection. The Stoics would also advise us not to get overly obsessed with eye contact alone, even though it's a significant indicator of attraction. Instead, we should look at her behavior as a whole. For instance, if she maintains strong eye contact but turns her body away or avoids conversation, this could suggest conflicting emotions. In addition to maintaining extended eye contact, it's important to pay attention to all of her nonverbal clues to gain a better sense of her interest. Conclusion: eye contact is a powerful indicator of sexual attraction. When a woman maintains prolonged or flirtatious eye contact, she's often signaling her desire to connect with you on a deeper level. From a Stoic perspective, understanding these subtle cues is essential to building meaningful connections. If you catch her looking at your lips, face, or even your body, she's likely attracted to you on a deeper, more intimate level. It's crucial to maintain eye contact and balance it with other signs of interest to gain a comprehensive understanding of her emotions. You may confidently and gracefully negotiate the complications of attraction with this thoughtful method. Chapter 5. Physical contact. One of the most obvious indicators of sexual attraction is when a woman makes physical contact with you. Whether it's a gentle pat on the arm, a playful prod, or an unintentional hand-to-hand contact, physical contact is frequently her way of expressing that she is at ease with you and is amenable to more intimacy. One of the most powerful non-verbal communication tools is touch, and a woman who is attracted to you will frequently use modest physical contact techniques. According to the Stoics, touch is one of the most straightforward ways for people to communicate their innate desire for connection. A woman crossing the physical barrier by touching you indicates that she feels at ease with you and may want to intensify their relationship. Whether the touch is intentional or appears to be an accident, it's frequently a subconscious method of communicating attraction. Look out for clues that indicate her interest in you, such as a playful poke, a gentle touch on your arm, or a small touch during a conversation. Sexually attracted women often find reasons to touch their partners, even in small, seemingly harmless ways. These interactions foster a sense of familiarity and intimacy that can strengthen the emotional and physical bond. Additionally, touch can foster connection without the need for explicit communication. The Stoics would argue that actions carry more weight than words, and physical contact serves as a prime example of this. When a woman makes contact, she is expressing to you that she feels attracted to and comfortable with you. From a Stoic standpoint, this bridges the gap between you and forges a bond that transcends dialogue. She's experimenting with her tiny touches, so it's crucial to pay attention to how you react to them. Your responses will give her hints about how you feel. If you withdraw or appear uneasy, she can interpret it as a sign that you're not interested. On the other hand, if you react well, perhaps by giving her a gentle pat on the back, it might strengthen the bond and promote further intimacy. Remember that the intensity of touch can vary. You could use a quick, light touch to test the waters, but a longer, more intentional touch could indicate stronger feelings of attraction. The Stoics would suggest taking your time to comprehend the touch's underlying meaning and context. Rather than making hasty assumptions, contemplate how her touches evolve over time. The Stoics remind us that actions carry more weight than words, and that touch serves as one of the most direct means of expressing desire. By being aware of these subtle cues, you can better understand a woman's feelings and respond in a way that fosters intimacy and connection. Physical touch is a powerful indicator of sexual attraction. When a woman initiates touch, whether it's a light brush of the hand or a playful nudge, she's often expressing her comfort and interest in you. Chapter 6. A woman's shyness or nervousness around you can also strongly indicate her sexual attraction to you. While confidence and assertiveness are often clear indicators of interest, these behaviors may seem counterintuitive, but they reveal an inner excitement that she may be trying to control. Sometimes a woman is shy or nervous around you because she knows you and her feelings, but doesn't know how to express them. The Stoics believe that emotions, especially strong ones, often show up in ways that people can't fully control. Shyness and nervousness are prime examples of this. If a woman is fidgeting, avoiding eye contact, or stumbling over her words when she's around you, it's not necessarily a sign of disinterest. Rather, it could be the opposite. She may be so drawn to you that she's unsure of how to handle her feelings, and this nervous energy bubbles up in the form of shy or awkward behavior. One of the most important things to watch for is how she reacts to physical proximity. Does she seem a little flustered when you're close to her? Does she blush when you speak to her? These subtle signs of nervousness are often signs that she's attracted to you, but doesn't want to make it too obvious. The Stoics advocated observing behavior without drawing conclusions, and in this instance, their counsel is ideal. Though it might be difficult to read, anxiousness is a powerful indicator that she is interested when paired with other indicators of attraction. Small physical gestures, like fidgeting with her hands, playing with her clothes, avoiding prolonged eye contact, shifting her weight from one foot to another, tapping her fingers, or appearing a little restless, are all indicators that she is experiencing difficult-to-hide elevated emotions around you. A woman who is shy around you may be reluctant to strike up a conversation or appear quieter than usual, but this doesn't mean she's uninterested. In fact, the Stoics would contend that her hesitation or silence may be an indication that she's processing her feelings and attempting to gauge how you feel in return. By giving her time and space to warm up, you make her feel more at ease, and her attraction may become more obvious. It's crucial to avoid mistaking shyness or anxiety for sinful interest. Many women find it challenging to freely express their interest, particularly if they're afraid of your reaction. The Stoic approach to attraction stresses awareness and patience rather than pressuring the issue or anticipating quick answers. Maintain your composure and confidence by creating a laid-back environment that makes her feel comfortable, as this may inspire her to open up and express her interest more clearly. Blushing is one symptom of anxiousness that stands out. She blushes when she talks to you or gets close, indicating she likes you. This type of physical reaction is difficult to fake, and the Stoics would argue that it's a natural display of her emotions, revealing her true feelings, even if she's trying to keep them under wraps. Blushing is an involuntary reaction that occurs when someone is feeling a strong emotional reaction, such as excitement, embarrassment, or attraction. She may chuckle nervously at your jokes, even if they aren't really amusing, as a means to release the tension she's feeling. This is another manifestation of shyness, another unconscious sign that she's experiencing elevated emotions around you is nervous laughter, which is her body's method of adjusting to the thrill she feels, but is unsure how to articulate. Although shyness or anxiety may appear to be signals of discomfort, they frequently indicate deeper sentiments of excitement and curiosity, making them potent indicators of sexual attraction. The Stoics taught that emotions frequently show up as subtle, uncontrollable manifestations. One such manifestation is nervous energy. By being patient, calm, and conscious of her actions, you can identify these symptoms for what they are and react in a way that makes her feel more at ease expressing her attraction. Chapter 7. They have a strong desire to spend time together, whether it's through direct invites, casual suggestions, or subtle clues. A woman's desire to spend time with you on a regular basis is one of the most obvious indicators of her sexual attraction to you. A woman's desire to spend time with you is a clear sign that she finds you attractive on a deeper level. The Stoics believe that actions carry more weight than words, and in this case, her desire to spend time with you serves as a powerful indicator of her attraction. The Stoics stressed the value of observing behavioral patterns, and when a woman regularly seeks out your company, it's an indication that she enjoys being around you and probably wants something more. An interested woman will often make arrangements for you to be together. She may suggest activities that you both enjoy, ask for your assistance with something, or simply make herself available when she knows you'll be around. She may show up at locations where she knows you'll be, or sporadically join group events simply to be close to you. This is her way of remaining near without being overt. She doesn't limit her desire to spend time with you to official dates or scheduled activities. While attraction can occasionally be subtle, consistent behaviors like these are difficult to overlook. When a woman prioritizes time with you, it's a clear indication that you've captured her interest. Another important clue is how she responds when you suggest spending time with her. If she's always excited about your plans or rarely declines an invitation to hang out, it's a strong indication that she's interested in you. A lady who is interested in you will find time for you despite her hectic schedule. This willingness to change her plans demonstrates that she values your presence and is seeking to strengthen their bond. When a woman feels sexual attraction towards you, she might propose activities that foster deeper conversations and meaningful moments, thereby fostering a meaningful bond between you. One important aspect of this behavior is her level of engagement during your time together. If she seems genuinely invested in the conversation, asks questions about your life, and remembers the details you shared, it's a sign that she's paying close attention to you. The Stoics taught that the need for connection is a natural part of the human experience, and when she feels this way, it often takes the form of a need to be physically and emotionally close to you. The Stoics would advise us to value this degree of attention, since it shows that she is interested in getting to know you beyond casual interactions. Sexually attracted women often delve deeper into their partner's life and seek emotional connections. Another thing to think about is physical proximity. If she often chooses to stand or sit close to you, even in social situations, it's probably because she wants to establish a feeling of intimacy. Finally, Pay attention to how she reacts when it's time to part ways. If she lingers at the end of a conversation or seems hesitant to say goodbye, it's a sign that she doesn't want the time together to end. She may suggest future plans or drop hints about wanting to see you again, even if she doesn't say it directly. Whether it's sitting next to them, walking beside them, or finding ways to touch them casually, women attracted to someone often seek opportunities to be physically near them. These small acts of physical proximity are her way of expressing that she feels drawn to you and enjoys being in your space. A woman's desire to spend time with you is one of the most straightforward and telling signs of attraction when she consistently seeks out opportunities to be near you, whether through planned activities or casual encounters. It's a strong indicator that she's drawn to you both emotionally and physically. The Stoics remind us that actions often reveal more than words, and a woman's eagerness to be in your presence speaks volumes about her interest. By recognizing and responding to these signs, you can create a deeper connection that has the potential to grow into something more intimate. As we wrap up this episode, it's clear that attraction reveals itself in many subtle yet powerful ways, whether it's through a playful hair flip, frequent glances, nervous fidgeting, or her consistent efforts to spend time with you. Women often communicate their interest without saying a word. The Stoics taught that we should be observant and thoughtful, and by paying attention to these small but significant behaviors, you can gain a deeper understanding of her true feelings. Remember that attraction isn't always about big gestures. It's about the little things, the little moments of connection that, when recognized, can lead to something meaningful. If you've observed any of these signs, interpret them as a strong hint that she might be interested in you, and maintain confidence in your approach. Now, before you leave, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let us know if you've seen any of these signs before, or if you've noticed any other clues in your own experiences. As always, don't forget to share this video with your friends as well. We'll see you in the next episode, where we'll go even deeper into understanding attraction and connection from a Stoic perspective.